it's not exclusive, the music, you know. People want, they get attached to the whole context of who you are, or you know what I mean? It's not only the music, it's like part of your universe
I know.
that I want to belong to.
Yeah. They want to get up close to you. I'm not a fan of that. That was my problem with The Voice, because I had 10 great candidates, and I had, you know, you eliminate your people, and I eliminated the guy that won in the end. It was I knew he was gonna go far, so I wanted to eliminate him so somebody else can take him, so I have more candidates. But when I did that, I started crying in front of the cameras.
You felt,
and I'm like,
but you felt
why am I crying?
Guilty.
And all those, you know, chicks, oh my God, that's so manly. We saw Dino cry. I'm his fan now. That is so wrong. What does that have to do? So my 30 years of craft for the music doesn't matter anymore because I cried, and now you like me crying, and now you're gonna follow me on Instagram. It's so stupid.
But with
that's
shows like
goes.
that, like The Voice and stuff, like one thing that really strikes me as odd is that you have a lot of talent there, of course.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you show that talent as sort of like to build a character. But then, what songs really come out of The Voice? Of American
It's very hard.
Rockstar or whatever. Like, it's very hard for an artist to actually come out with a song. Like, I remember like Adam Lambert,
of course.
But that song really, I mean, for me, it didn't matter that much. You know, like there was nothing, because there's something about like the building of a band or the making of an artist.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes.
There's something about this whole journey. We playing small smoked bars and clubs, and then getting to a point where, okay, we made it with our third album. Yeah. Or if you're lucky enough, like Boston or Van Halen, your first album is like, wow.
Yeah.
But some bands made it with their fifth album or something like that. But all these people that started The Voice, it's like, I saw them getting like starstruck by themselves. And I told them, guys, you jumped like 5 steps ahead. There's a lot of things you don't have covered, and The Voice is gonna finish, and you guys will be left with nothing unless you have a vision. And now none of those people, I mean, those people are now still playing bars and stuff. They're not releasing any songs. It's tough, but if you have a vision and you can use The Voice for that, and it's a great platform. You know, it's singing contests are nonsense to me, which I sound so hypocritical, because I was at 10+ singing contests, just, you know, but I never liked it, and I was always the rock guy, you know, against the pop guys. And the funny thing is, out of 10 festivals, I won 9. Mm-hmm. So it was so weird. And then when I lost that one, I was depressed because I never lost before.
Good learning. It's a good learning.
Yeah, man. So yeah. It's those shows are great for those 3 months, but then people get attached to that fame that's instant. Then once the lights are off,
you're not
people forget you.
It's very hard to downgrade on.
It's like being on a good drug, and you're like hyped, but then all the consequences, because you don't drop to zero, you drop to like depression. So all of the people, when The Voice was done, they were calling me. They said, this guy said, I'm staring at the ceiling. I'm empty. I'm depressed. I don't know what to do. Some people were crying. They're like, you know, is this thing really over? What am I going to do with my life now? That's the thing.
It's sad.
You get like everything. Oh, the great production. You get everything at once.
Which is funny, because like in classical music, it's very common to have competitions, and you win a competition, and you win a prize, and that sort of like finances of your year or your tour of playing concerts and stuff, and it actually helps not only the honing of the craft and the betterment of the craft, but also the career of the people involved. But like with pop, it's weird. Like there's this toxic aspect of popularity and celebrity that in the end you need a fucking album, you need a fucking song that like,
you need your own stuff,
and that persona that's just like being built over this controlled exposure. No, it's not gonna cut it, right? Like it's weird.
But the classical thing is they reproduce stuff. So there's no really creation.
Oh yeah, no, because it's very specific. It's very specific
like
nowadays.
You do like if you do like any of the operas or Carmina Burana, you try to recreate what was already created.
Yeah.
So you just have to perform well. There's no aspect of songwriting and creating.
Oh yeah.
So it's super different. It's a different niche.
Very different.
Yeah. No, for sure.
You guys seen the documentary of Robbie Williams? He had the story with Take That.
Oh
He
yeah,
was
yeah,
famous,
yeah.
very famous, and he was the least expected to be a star. Yeah, after they broke, they had the headline. I mean the main one, but he had a friend who wrote very good music. So he started to write music with his friend, and then he started to write hits after hits, and that's the basic story of his career. And I'm a huge fan of him.
You are. I love his stuff.
Yeah.
Come Undone is a great song, and Escapology is a cool album. I love I Will Talk and Hollywood Will Listen. Man, that song. I love great orchestral songs. That song, in a way, reminds me of Who Wants to Live Forever, in a way.
Okay.
And the first record was Angels and Let Me Entertain You, right? Those were the first two singles.
I don't recall now
In
exactly.
1997, and then Sing When You're Winning and Swing When You're Winning.
Ah, yeah, I have that
And
one.
Escapology was then.
The one with the soccer team where they're all him.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Sing When You're Winning and Tripping and She's Madonna. A lot of great songs. Yeah, I used to listen to Robbie Williams a lot.
Yeah, great singer, and the songs are great.
Songs are great.
I like it. And he's got this rocker attitude.
Yeah.
He's not a pop, like standard pop.
No.
He's got a rocker attitude.
He's a rock star.
Yeah.
Yeah.